Attention all fighters, attention all fighters. This broadcast contains a review of the tactics of the Killer Klowns from outer space. These clowns invaded a small human town to grab a bite to eat. Though they converted a considerable amount of humans into edibles, they were ultimately unsuccessful in subjugating the human race. The clowns entered the Earth's atmosphere, cleverly disguised as a shooting star. Centuries before their final invasion, they convinced the humans that clowns were something to laugh at. Humans are pretty stupid, so this tactic was largely successful. Their early victims were lulled into a false sense of security and easily dispatched. They convert the humans to candy for later consumption. The clowns keep their meals in their ship. Human bodies are weak and unable to withstand the quantum forces of a warp drive, so storing them as liquid is a brilliant strategy. However, there are some holes in the clowns' plans. The clowns are vulnerable to conventional human weapons and fail to armor their weak, bulbous noses with even a layer of hyperglass. Due to how easily they are killed with improvised weapons, we cannot give them more than a 4 in strategy. As mentioned before, humans have been conditioned to find clowns funny. This allows the clowns to kill without alarm from the humans. However, once the human authorities are aware of the threat, cracks appear in the facade. The clowns are quite large and their weapons are prominent. They are easily spotted from afar. Their subtlety is only a respectable 3. The clowns are able to rack up a dozen kills before any humans interfere with their plans. This should have been an insurmountable advantage in their surgical invasion. However, they make poor choices of their victims. They opt to kill grocers and farmers instead of destroying human infrastructure or taking out military personnel. On top of that, the clowns are completely unfamiliar with human technology. This might be why the clowns had no countermeasures prepared for human guns. The clowns also mistake a human statue for their great leader JoJo. This allows their greatest threats to escape unscathed. They only get a 1 for smarts. The clowns' brutality is commendable. They use human corpses to convey imminent doom to the hapless humans they encounter. Very nice. They inflict just desserts on the humans that fail to recognize their place in the multiverse, using gag weapons, pies, mallets, whatever's on hand to do the work. However, they're unable to harm any of the human resistance fighters, not even their 2 mascots. In fact, they give the mascots a good time. Their low-paid victims are of little value to humanity's greed-based economic system. The slaughter they inflicted is just a 2. Overall, the Killer Klowns from outer space were pretty effective in obtaining meals, but failed to damage critical human infrastructure or to strike fear into the heart of these foolish humans. They received 16 tentacles for their efforts. Do better next time, Killer Klowns from outer space.